skipper Radamus has scored his first ever.
I grew up in and around Beaver Creek. My parents are both ski coaches, so I basically lived at the mountain. After school, when I was growing up, my mom would pick me up and drive me to Beaver Creek. I would get dressed in the car and I'd take 2 or 3 laps before the lift closed. And so it was just always what I wanted to do, and my parents always allowed me to follow it as much as I wanted to. So much of the World Cup season is spent over in Europe. I spend so much time away from my girlfriend and my family. And so when I come here and I can have them in the crowd cheering for me and celebrating with me or consoling me at the finish, it really means a lot to me, and it makes me remember why I do all of this.
But don't write Radamus off.
I think that when I was a junior, this early success I had was something that inspired me to believe that racing on the World Cup was possible. I definitely have aspirations in the sport, but I also don't want to judge my success or failure based on an abstract goal. Much more, I try to take pride in the day-to-day, in the work, make sure that every single day of the year I'm doing everything I can to become the best skier and the best person I can be, and really determine my success or failure on that. And then when I show up on race day, that's sort of a celebration of all the work I've put in.
Position. Fastest of the Americans. Woo.
The tough thing about ski racing, I mean, of many, is that you can never be satisfied. You know, there's never a perfect run, there's never completion, you've never reached your full potential. It's always growing, always evolving. And so a result that you couldn't have dreamed of one week is an unsatisfying result next week.
Radamus recording his first ever World Cup podium here today.
I spend 325 days a year so focused on my dreams, on my goals in ski racing, and you can lose your mind a little bit, you know, and so I have to make sure that I am challenging myself in other regards, artistically, creatively, you know, mathematically, everything, you know, try to make sure that I'm rounding myself as a human being and not just seeing what my potential is in skiing, but in other avenues as well. I love being outside, so basically any sport, any activity that my teammates come to me with, we want to go out and do it. Mountain biking, hiking, surfing. I'm living what my dream was as a kid, you know, and if the 10-year-old version of me could see what I'm doing right now, whether I win or lose, they would just be thrilled that I'm competing on the World Cup, skiing for a living, living my dream. So I try to change up my hairstyle to remind myself that at the end of the day, all of this is for fun. I really love what I do, and it's easy to forget that on the hard days, but at the end of the day, I have to connect back to the kid that just wanted to be a skier, just wanted to go out and play on the mountains, and remember that for all the seriousness, at the end of the day, I'm just having fun.